Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I hope you all are very good and I welcome all of you in this video tutorial. I'm again here with a new lesson of volume, and this is going to be the lesson number 3 for the topic of volume. We have studied the volume and capacity differences, and we were studying about approximating to nearest liter, and this is one of the slides of the previous video also. So now you know volume, that volume is measured in the liters, and you know that uh, you have different tools to measure the volume. Some of them are graduated cylinder, beaker, containers. So their cooking oil, when we checked cooking oil, how much is that? So the 1 liter and the half liter, it was 1.5 liter. So we'll say that the volume is exactly half liter, so we will consider it as 1 liter, because when we approximate to nearest liter, so we'll consider exactly half or greater than half as a 1, or less than half we will consider it as 0. Same for question number 3. For volume of lemonade jug, we took 1 liter as a full, and when we see that in the second beaker it is less than half, so we will consider it as a 0. So the lemonade will be considered as 1 liter. So this was the revision of the previous topic, which we've studied in the end of the last video tutorial, volume lesson number 2, how to approximate nearest liter. But today we are going to discuss about how to approximate volume to the nearest measurement unit. Remember, there is difference between nearest liter and nearest measurement unit. So we will see the difference in the next slides. Look at this slide. When you approximate to the nearest measurement unit, so you have to check the measurement units. If I look at the beaker, so how many units are there? Measurement units are there. Start from the bottom. The first one is 1/4 liter, which is quarter liter. Then in the middle it is 1/2 liter, which is half liter, and on the top of it is 1 liter. So there are 3 measurement units. So whenever we put liquid in the beaker, so it could be between 1 and half, it could be between half and 4, it could be less than quarter, or it could be less than half, it could be less than 1. So when we have to approximate nearest measurement unit, so we'll see the closer measurement unit. So we are taking again same example of volume of lemonade here, and when we put lemonade in the beaker, the one beaker is full and another beaker we see that is having less than quarter liter. So the volume is closer to quarter liter here, not half liter. You can, because it is less than quarter liter, so it is closer to half liter. Even you can see in the picture, so we can take the volume to be quarter liter because it is closer to quarter liter. And there is one more measurement unit, which is 0, but it is closer to, if you see that 0 is from the bottom, exactly bottom, and it is near to 1/4 rather than 0. So that's the volume of lemonade to the nearest quarter liter. You will say 1 liter per 1/4 liter, and you will say it's 1/4 liter, or you can also say it's 1.25 liter. Let's have one more example in question number 4. You have to find the volume of coffee in the mug to the nearest half liter. Here you have to find the volume of coffee mug into the nearest half liter. So when you put this coffee into the beaker, so you check here that it is near to half or quarter. Look at the picture and decide. This coffee is, when you put in the graduated cylinder, so it is closer to half or quarter. Yes, you will say it is closer to half liter than quarter liter. You can see the picture. So that's why we will take the volume to be half liter, because it is closer to half liter. So volume of the coffee to the nearest half liter is half liter. So we'll say it is half liter when we approximate it. Although it is not a half liter, but because we are approximating, so we'll see how much closer it is to half or quarter or 1. Now we are on a skill exercise, and here we have mixed questions. So they are asking about the volume to the nearest liter first. So we have this thermos, and if you see the first, when you put this thermos to the beaker, the first one is having 1 liter water, and you can see a light shadow that's representing water here. And when you look at the second beaker picture, so it is very closer to 1 liter, but it is not exactly 1 liter. So you will say the volume of water is either greater exactly or less than half liter. So obviously by looking at the picture you can say that the volume of water is greater than half liter. So when it's greater than half liter, while you are doing measurement to the nearest liter, so you will consider it as 1 liter. So the approximate volume of water will be 1 liter, and the total volume of the water in the flask will be 1 liter plus 1 liter, and that will be equal to 2 liter. When you look at the question number 2, they are asking you about the volume to the nearest quarter liter or half liter. Question 1 was asking you about the nearest liter, but the question 2 is asking you about nearest quarter liter or half liter. Now you have to check the liquid is closer to quarter liter or half liter. So this is the volume of tea. You can see the cup when you put into the beaker, so it is between quarter and half. It is but where it is close to, it is close to quarter liter, not half liter. So you will say the volume of tea is closer to quarter liter, that's why the approximate volume of tea will be quarter liter. So you will say the total volume of tea in the cup is quarter liter. Here we are starting to learn the conversion of milliliter to liter. We can not only measure in liter, but we can also measure in milliliter. And the basic fact for this conversion is same as we have done in weight. 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter, and for liter you can write L, and for milliliter you can write ml. So L is representing liter and ml is representing milliliter. So there are always 1000 milliliter in 1 liter. So you can say half liter is 0.5 liter, you can say quarter liter is 0.25 liter, right? So now you have to learn the conversion, how to convert when you have value given in milliliter to liter, or when you have value given in liter and you can convert it into milliliter. So let's suppose you have 5 milliliter. So because in 1 liter there are 1000 milliliters, so you will simply multiply 5 by 1000. And you know the basic rule, when you know the value of 1 and you need for 5, so you can just do simple multiplication. When you multiply 5 by 1, so 5 into 1 5, and you can write 3 zeros with 5, it will be 5000 milliliter. And if we take another example, 8 liter. So because 1 liter is having 1000 liters, so I'm going to multiply 8 by 1000. 8 multiplied by 1, 8, and 8 I will write one with 3 zeros, so it will be 8000. So it is now 8000 milliliter. Come to the next slide. Here we will learn about conversion of milliliter to liter. So in 1 liter there are 1000 milliliter. So when you convert from milliliter to liter, so obviously you are going to have small value when you convert from liter to milliliter, because in 1 liter there are 1000 milliliter. So when you convert from milliliter to liter, so it's going to be the small value, and when you convert from liter to milliliter, so it's going to be the big value. So here we'll see in this example, the question is saying 5000 ml, and you have to find out how much liter is that. So 5000 ml, because you know 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. So when you divide it by 1000, as it is going to be a small value, that's why you will divide it by 1000. And you know the formula of division, when you divide any number by 1000, so you can move the point from right side up to left side, and as there are 3 zeros, so you will move the point 3 times. So I will move from 10 to from 5000, it's 5000.0, it will become 500.0 first on first move. On second move it will become 50.0, and on the third move it will become 5.0, so it is now 5 liter. Or you can just divide it. 3 zeros will be cancelled with 3 zeros and the remaining answer will be 5. Next we have 7000 ml. For 7000 ml again, you have to divide it in order to get how much liter when you divide it. So you can cancel out 3 zeros, or you can move the point from right side to left side up to 3 times and the answer will be 7 liter. If you have any problem in the multiplication, so you can do the simple multiplication. You can write 7000. You can just cancel out 3 zeros. It is very easy, and I explained in the last videos of weight, explain this multiplication division in detail, so you can watch these videos again. Again we have conversion of milliliter to liter, and here we have different values. Now it's 2200 ml. It is not exact value, is some thousands and hundreds are there. So 2000, when you divide 2200 by 1000, so you remember the point formula when you move point from right side to left side, because you are dividing and you have to move the point up to 3 times, as there are 3 zeros. Well, when you move it first time, it will become 220.0. On the second move it will become 22.0, and the third move it will become 2.2. so it is now 2.2 liter. So you can say 2.2 liter is 2200 ml. It is the same value. You can buy some milk. There are so many companies, Almarai, Safi and Adik, they are having a large can of 2.2 liter. So you can find the volume written on the bottles also. It's written like 2.2 liter, 1.5 liter, like this. And 700 ml, when you divide 700 by 1000, so the first it move 70.0, on the second move 7.0, and on the third move the 0 come first, and then there's a point between 0 and 7. It will become 0.7 liter, because in 1 liter there is 1000 milliliters, so obviously this is going to be less than 1 liter in 700 ml. When you talk about 500 ml, so it is exactly the half, as 1 liter is going to have 1000 liters. So when you divide 500 by 1000 and you move the point 3 times into the 500 from right side to left side, it has become 50.0, then 5.0, and then 0.5. So now you know the conversion of milliliter to liter also, liter to milliliter also. You know about the approximation, how to approximate nearest measurement unit, how to approximate nearest liter, and you know about volume, and you know about capacity. So I hope your concepts are clear, and I will meet you inshallah in the next video with another lesson of volume. This will be the lesson 4 for volume. Until then, take care of yourself and have a nice day. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.